Hadith of the Prophet ﷺ who says, I did not leave a greater trial for men in this world than women.
Yeah.
That we are, specifically he uses the word fitna. The biggest fitna for men is women. What's your raw reaction to that?
Women are inherent seducers, women are bad for men.
Exactly, right? That's the immediate impression. If I read this hadith with no other context, because all I've heard throughout my life is that men are X, men are, whatever, like we've had these negative experiences, they're real experiences, but I have sort of like this negative assumption towards the tradition itself, right? I'm assuming that it's misogynistic, I'm assuming it has that male bias. And I come across a hadith like this and I'm thinking, of course this is the case. Of course, like, women are described as a fitna. And it's actually fascinating. There was a quote it's an academic book, and it uses this hadith, and it's like, look, this is proof. And it goes on like this really long paragraph, and I always quote the paragraph, when I have the book in front of me. But basically, look, this is proof that women are in Islam are the greatest moral evil, and they're pitted against the good that is man. And it was like this huge, like this whole binary of now men represent good and women represent fitna and evil and a test, and it became like this whole sort of like the entire religion became this assumption that of course, like it was like this affirmation of this bias that they had.